Well, everyone wants to know how much money can you save living out of your car? And it's like everything in life, it's based on the individual, your income, your budget, and your discipline. Last night on my live feed, a viewer came into my live stream and said, Sam, I work in finance. I make about $5,000 per month. And my goal is to save $4,000 per month for a few years, invest it, and I guess try to retire early. So if you make $5,000 per month, and if you're only spending $1,000 a month, then you would have a surplus of $4,000 a month. Now, I think that's the lowest you can spend per month, $1,000 per month. I think to live on the road, with gas, insurance, cell phone bill, food's your biggest cost on the road, is I think that you're going to spend about $1,000 a month for a basic budget with a person with no debt. Could you spend less? Of course. Again, you'll have to put it, but it's all based on your budget. But let's just say you had no debt, you spent $1,000 per month, and so what's your income? So if you made $2,000 a month, you can save $1,000 a month. If you make $5,000, then you can save $4,000. So let's just take two examples. One is if you made $2,000 per month, which is basically about $15 an hour working 40 hours a week, which I say most people would probably be somewhat in that range. Let's just say you take home about $2,000 a month. So let's say you save $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 per year. Okay, so how long do you plan to live in your car? If you are on the higher end of income and you made about $5,000 a month, like the guy last night, then you save $4,000 a month after your $1,000 deductible for expenses. And that's $48,000 a year you could save. So it is based on your income, okay? And it is based on your basic expenses and also, though, emergencies, okay? Because you're going to have car maintenance. You're going to have issues that you don't budget for. So you have to plan for that. And the biggest issue with saving money and living in your car, whether you're saving $1,000 a month or $4,000 a month, is you don't lose money trying to make money. What does that mean? There's a scripture that says, be careful when you hoard cash because it could be put in a risky investment and everything lost. Okay. So I've lost the most money in my life trying to make more money. I've never lost money going to a job. I've lost money trying to make money. So my biggest piece of advice for someone living in their car, full-time, van or RV, and they're saving money, they're doing the discipline of a budget, of knowing what they're making, what they're spending, and their surplus, my biggest piece of advice is be cautious when you take risks because you could lose everything. Now, I'm not saying don't take risks because taking risk is part of being alive, human, and it's what gives you passion to go after some things you want. What I'm trying to tell you is allocate a certain percentage of your surplus to risk, okay? So if you're saving $1,000 a month, okay, I would recommend, I put $300 of it a month or so in a account that you're willing to put into an investment. Okay. Don't put the whole $1,000 you're saving per month in an investment. Don't put the whole $4,000 per month in an investment. Keep putting some in savings. And keep putting some in a Roth IRA or 401k. Why? Because, guys, there's no way every investment you do is going to make out. You'll lose more money in most investments than you'll make. But I'm not telling you don't take risk. I'm telling you, balance your portfolio. I know that sucks, it's boring, but balance a little bit so you have peace of mind that if one of the major things you go after, one of your investments, whether it's real estate, stocks, or starting a business, if it doesn't work out, you have a savings account and maybe you have a couple other accounts sprinkled around just for a peace of mind, for stability, and for long-term economic independence. Because if you're living in your car, whether you're making a lot of money, whether you're making basic income, the goal is you want to live life on your terms, okay? You don't want to live life on the bank's terms, on your family terms. You want independence. That's a big part of the nomadic life. And the way to get independence is dollar bill, y'all. So there's no rocket science to that. But you don't need to be a gazillionaire. But you can lose a gazillion in risky investments. So put a percentage, 25, 30% of your net worth or whatever into investment funds. Put 30% into a basic savings account and then sprinkle the other around. Okay, but pay off your debt first, get your savings account, and then go from there. That way, again, even if it ends in a disaster with your investments, you have peace of mind that what you've been doing in life, working for and going after, is you still have stability and independence. Okay, you can still look to your savings account. You can still look to boring investments that, you know what, the other stuff didn't work out. It's heartbreaking. It's gut-wrenching. But I still have stability. I still have income. I still have savings. And so, again, don't be afraid to go after risks and in your business ventures. But you have to have a budget, okay? You have to know what you take home in income. You have to know what you spend. You have to know there's going to be unforeseen emergencies. You have to know that many investments fail. And you have to enjoy the journey. The one day at a time, one step at a time, enjoying the process. Because, guys, life is really fleeting, meaning that it's just going and it'll be gone soon enough. And sometimes life drags on, but you have to enjoy life. You know what I mean? Because it never gets to this end goal. And even me, I have to struggle with that sometimes. I have to discipline my mind like, Sam, enjoy the day. Your routine, your life is all in your daily routine. And yes, there's periods of your life where you make a bigger sacrifice than others to achieve a goal. However, even within that extreme time, just remember to find moments in the day, moments in your daily routine that you enjoy and that you do things. Now, discipline yourself to do things you don't want to do, okay? But also enjoy yourself. And so how much can you save living in your car? Well, what is your budget? Okay, what is your plan? And what I could tell you is I think most people, if they get in their car now, and if they could save $1,000 a month, in 3 months they will not have $3,000 saved. Why? Because I think they underestimate food cost. They're going to spend more than they realize because they're going to I'm saving money. I'm not doing rent. I'm not doing mortgage. Or they're going to risk it and lose some, which I've done all those things. Okay, so I'm not sitting here as a hypocrite. I'm sitting here sharing with you that living cheap is great. The downside is if you're not disciplined with a budget, you're going to spend your money on frivolous things. 2 is you can lose money in investments, guys, and most people do. And, again, it's okay, but you have to be mindful of that. So only put a certain percentage in that risk category. And I think that will guide you to a general way of living. You will have to put your own unique individual circumstance into the equation and do what you want because it's your life. But I think that's some general wisdom, that all of us could use. So God bless you. I hope my videos help you, inspire you, get you thinking. If they do, click that thumbs up, click that blue join button, be part of my members only chat. I appreciate that. Check out my playlist, and I'll see you guys in the next video, all right? Peace and love.